I have maybe grinded a few things. I didn't use a lot of them, but it was for the greater good. Welcome back for more Patapon. Last time, I taught you all, finally, the secrets of grinding in this game, and as you can see, I changed my numbers up pretty bit. Well, not numbers, but I changed the stats of some of the rare pawns into increased level, as I had a lot of material to work with. Yeah. Also, I think my kaching went down heavily because of that. Good thing I got all that kaching when I did. But this time, we're gonna go and finally head off to the Parabola of Hope. I took the liberty of fighting a lot of these bosses again. So you can see now the numbers that I have now are a lot higher than they used to be. So, you know, level 5, so level 6. The rare boss for this one I think should be level 6 too. But yeah, I got some of these up to pretty high level now because I kept refighting them over and over again and got all the material out of it. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it for all the Patapons because, you know, there are some bosses with materials we still don't have or can grind off of. But in the meantime, I got a pretty good amount. So, why don't we make like a tree and head out there? I know that made no sense, but just stay with me, alright? Alright, for this mission is going to be really tough. Highly recommend having this. Highly also recommend having a stew ready. It'll make things a lot easier, trust me. And the way I'm gonna do this is... So, I'm gonna explain this, which might be a little kind of spoilery, but listen here. So, we're gonna be with the catapult, and the catapult has HP. It's kind of an escort mission, you know, in the end of the thing. So, we gotta make sure no melee comes in, no range comes in. The wind talisman juju. Yeah, they keep calling different things, and my throat keeps being stuck. The wind juju is going to prevent range a lot of the time. The arrows are going to go backwards, we just have to stay far away, but we still need a little bit of range. So, I'm going to stick to the Yumi pawns because those are the most effective with range, as well as the Maho pawns, but that's for another reason. We're going to bring in the Maho pawns because they provide healing, or at least they could have if we had a healing staff. However, we have the Heaven Staff. The Heaven Staff actually is a mixture of every single thing and does actually allow you to heal when you defend, so we're gonna see that soon. Aside from that though, everything else is the same as normal. Thunder and Ice Staff just cause different attacks. Heaven Staff is gonna be really powerful. So we're gonna have our Yumi pawns here. We're gonna basically take on when they have their, you know, the leaf ones. I think would be really nice. And I think we should take on the Tapons just simply because, or you know something. Hang on, I'm instead gonna bring in the Toripons. These guys are gonna be your frontline fighters. We're gonna show them off. They don't have that much HP. They have a little bit of resistance with their armor. They do 22 to 47 damage, and they have a high crit ratio. Oh my goodness. Because for the hero, he's going to be tanking on most of the things. And let's see, let's choose him for... So I have him backline. Should I go with the shield just to see? No, I'm going to lower all the damage. We need to get a tank stuff with him, so let's change that to the Decapon. Equips strong equipment. Let's go with HP boost. We can tank a lot of things. No, I forgot that happens. So we can tank a lot of things. Alright. What class I want you to be in? I want you to be... Did I get a... Ooh, yes! A Mofu. Mofu. I don't know, that just seems funny to me. We got Mofu class. It improves resistance against a lot of things and increases HP, but highly flammable, which is fine. Alright, this all looks really good here. Now there's all your bows. I say we head off. I'm good start. Alright, so the catapult is going to keep shooting boulders whenever it can. Just a lot of time, really. So don't worry about anything else, just keep on fighting. Try not to get anything hurt, and in fact, they have a castle nearby, so let's equip the Wind Juju, and you'll see how useless those arrows are. Alright, as we get closer, we're gonna have the Patapon tinkle out of the catapult. And you see those arrows? Just basically don't even go through the wall. So, the Terrypons, I forgot what they're called, the Flying Bird Units. This class is one of my favorite class. As you can see, they go aerial. Oh my god, the castle's already dead. They're an aerial troops, so melee attacks, anything in the bottom, doesn't hurt them at all unless they jump up and reach them. And they're just really good. They're just really fun to use. They are a 3 troop, and they do use these little spears that we collect along the way. So they aren't exactly the most powerful, obviously. Let's take care of these guys before they start attacking the catapult. The catapult does very much have very little HP. As you can see, it does also catch on fire as a troop, which you can tell is not really that good. If you need an idea of how... Okay, that's fine. If you need an idea of how much health the catapult has, if it starts smoking, that's usually a bad move and considered like, yeah, it's at very low health now. Alright, do this. Castle's down. Ooh, we got very nice wing capes. Let's charge up a sec here, because there's fire there. Actually, if I defend, no, fine. I want to show off the little healing that the Maho users can do, but I do believe it has to be like, oh shoot. Let's do this real quick. I didn't expect aerial troops to just come in on ground, but whatever. That was a pretty much almost perfect right there. Please attack. Thank you very much. Please take the hits for the catapult. Nice. When on fever, the bird units will shoot 3 different types of spears at once. Well, being the same, thing. Hey! Guess who's joining the party? The Zigatons are here to help. Maybe by force, I don't know, but hey, they're here to help. So, as we get closer, the Wind Juju isn't just for your defense against range, it's also how to make the catapult more effective, as it does increase the launch power of the stone it uses. So you can see there's the Zigatons doing their best. This iron machinery. Ooh, catapult really got that hidden on. And might I just say, as a reference for those who haven't played Patapon 1, which is really not necessarily, as I said multiple times, the Zigatons had this catapult in that game, and now their technology is advanced enough so they have this steam-powered war machine. I think we got juked on, really. Alright, that should be the last little wall. Oop, more range troops. Let's take care of them real quick. Alright, Wind Juju is gone. Very nice. 87 time, and as you can see, we're close to the end of the dungeon. The end of the barrier, the wall, I don't know what you consider it. There's the castle. As Let's charge ahead a little closer. And now our only objective is, no song reference to other games, just survive. Oh, there's that. There goes that healing you saw. Alright, let's all hold back here for a sec. Yeah, you can see some pieces starting to break. Oh god, that catapult just got someone in the top layer. I think if your arrows do reach far enough, they could hit. But we're not concerned about that. Oh, hang on. Hey, that is that a guillotine? That's kind of a guillotine. Guillotine's out. The castle is shaking. It's smoking. We're getting there. This is really nice. This is satisfying to do, you know? It's just super fun, you know? Going through like this impossible castle with this catapult and just demolishing this with like super easily. It's great. But yeah, it's that, and the castle is down. Just like that, we are victorious. Let's take care of these last few things. We don't need to concern ourselves with the catapult at this point. That would have been so mean if we got that catapult to hit that one troop. He's so scared. Just imagine being the one troop here. Just stuck here. Alright, here, I'll take care of it, I guess, because the other troops don't want to deal with that for some reason. We lost that Thunder troop, but it's fine. We got legendaries on our side. We don't need that Thunderbird. I think it was a bird anyway. With that, we got a little map. I apologize for messing up the music, but we got a map, meaning we got a new area to explore. This is the mark of a journey. The barrier that passes through to get to the final endpoint of the game. For now, here we are. I thought we were gonna win. God damn it. I thought that was gonna be victory. Sorry, I was a pixel away from reaching the goal. We have achieved victory on this front. Huh, but no one's here. Great Yuki, we can't seem to find Lady Maiden. Uh-oh. Go in here and... a promise? Maiden's capture! Maiden foolishly decides to join the battle, where the Carmen's kidnap her in a desperate move to quell the Patapon invasion. Destroy the carriage as it crosses the Mokian Desert and save Maiden! Well, that's why I'm like the president to do so. There's a cry of help. Maiden's been here since dawn to dusk, and we're not gonna ignore her. Though I was thinking of doing it. Anyway, So this level, another reason why I'm gonna bring this up again. Another reason why I say Patapon 1 is kind of redundant if you play Patapon 2 first. Well, man, I just say this is a level straight from Patapon 1. My goodness. This level is exactly the same, almost, maybe different troops and everything, but it's the same thing you do in Parabola 1 as well, so you're not missing out on this event. For this level, highly recommend you do not bring anything that causes any ignition. That includes thunder as well, if you recall. So, to make this easier on myself and everyone else involved, we're gonna get the Thunder Arm. Let's change that to Dream Arm? Sleep? Yeah, Sleep is worthwhile. Let's change you to this so you can get a little bit more crit out of your ratio. Let's remove your Thunder Javelin to the Ice Javelin. Freeze is fine, you don't have to worry about Freeze. Thunder, let's go to Dream. Why do you still have the ignition? Oh, I pressed back. No, not Fire. Steel. Fire. No ignition, right? Wait, what? Forget. There we go. Actually, we can change these troops. What am I talking about? Let's go for... What does more... Should we go with Decapons again? No, we're gonna need range. We're definitely gonna need some range. We'll go with my whole pawns again. Let's get rid of this... It doesn't cause ignition apparently. I don't wanna risk it, so let's go for the spears. For the spears. No, I want Dream Spears. Fine. Ice. Cool. No fire involved. Let's go with Rain Juju because it is in a desert, and you don't want to accidentally get set on fire. All right, head out. So, Maiden's captured. She's in this metal cage while they have a crossbow at the top of the cage. Man, God, they're really hard mates. They have bird units. They're setting up defenses. Sorry, Great Yuki. Please forgive this foolish Patapon for being captured by the Carmens, which I think is really cool. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, we have to save Maiden and destroy the Carmen in the process. So how this works is that, well, obviously attack the cage to free Maiden, but the reason I said not to have any ignition weapons or anything is because if she's actually caught on fire, she will be taking damage. She has a health bar, surprisingly. And if she takes enough fire damage, wouldn't you believe it, she will perish. So let's try to avoid that happening and just get her out. Another way you can fail this mission, though, is that this level is not infinite, of course. There is a goal at the end, and if you do not save Maiden by the time it gets to the end of the goal ring, or goal post, it will be considered a failure. So, yeah, fun times all around. But we have the hero pawn, so let's just head on really forth because there's no more Carmen troops you have to worry about. You can see more of our bird units, our happily bird units. So yeah, I talked about them a little bit during the Parabola of Hope, a little bit, but yeah, they shoot 3 spears as they do the enemy troops. They have a front line, they won't pass anyone under, as well, I'll explain soon. There is a reason why they don't want to pass under enemy Carmens. You would think that would be very effective, and that would be their gimmick. They can go on, above troops and just lay hell beneath them, but that doesn't necessarily happen. I do recommend having high damage for this level, just to make things easy on yourself, because you don't want to go through this entire level trying to do your best, beating the cage, and then like at the very end being like, oh, I need more damage, Highly recommend having the Robopon or any of that similar that can output a ton of damage. Why my throat dying? I was doing just fine. Anyway. Sorry for the lack of, again, not doing every daily stuff. Oop. Yep, alright, I made the right call getting the range video. But you know, stuff gets in the way. More importantly, I freaking got my, finally got my driving license after all this time, which, man, that feels weird to do. I got a lot of errors, but, you know, I passed. That's the important thing, I passed. They're going away. Screw you and your sleep magic, my man. Oh, that's not good. Ah, they got a kill before we could move on. Damn it. Also, I think I realized the irony that I said, like, get all damage dealers, and I brought like a ton of spear and range units. I mean, they're for the back lines. Like, you're not gonna take care of the back lines if you don't have range. I just have a lot of range, so I can focus on the hero pod getting, you know, getting on the cage. Yeah, just go and fight. Another good thing about these aerial troops is that, as you can see, a lot of the bottom fighters aren't allowed to even touch them, basically. They don't have the reach unless it's a bow attack or anything, which is really neat and just really nice to have, you know? Let's get a little closer here. Thank you, Heropon, for getting rid of that giant boulder. Come on. Yeah, it's just all in all good fun, and honestly... Come on! Just a little more, it should be breaking another stage. Oh, I think that's another stage of breaking. I hear the great sounds. Go closer here. Oh, that's it. We just need one more. They have a fortress here in the desert. Jerks, a lot of you. Thousands of damage. That are the letters overlaying. I doubt I'm doing thousands of damage. That would make things so much easier, but let's just cross this. We got a potion. There's a potion ahead, so we don't have to worry about this fire. Okay, well, you have to worry about that. Our spear units! Okay, I also have to worry about the range units, considering that they're also leaves, but hey. Yeah, what smart it is for me to bring the leaf units in the desert. I should have changed out my Patapons. Thank you, more time, alright. Please, take care of this fortress, please, for the love of goodness. As you can see, without fever, the bird units instead will just use a normal, like, you know, normal spear. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, I should mention it. Any status effects that the bird units do get will immediately drop them. So, and considering that they don't have a lot of HP, you probably see that that's really a bad thing. Get out of the way! Stop body blocking me! Oh wow, I didn't even realize I took out all my bird units, or all my range units. Oh boy. This is all up to the hero. Stop! Stop pushing me back! Oh my goodness. If I actually don't get this done, just because I have the Robopon. If the Robopon isn't enough to get through this, I swear. Alright, I'm gonna go all out. We're out of the desert, so that's good. I don't have to do another choo-choo. Come on. I don't see the... Yay! I was getting worried there for a second. Yuki, oh mighty one, I'm so grateful. I was getting worried there for a second. Getting worried there. Oh wow, the goal is right there. You don't even get the item that's in there. That's amazing. I can't believe you do this to me, game. That's just mean. That's rude. Rude. Great Yuki, thank you so much for saving me from that horrible fate. I guess now I know I should not go lollygagging around on the battlefield. It's just, sometimes I feel like a caged bird living here all by myself. Sob. Poor you! Yes, yes. Crying won't help things, but I know why a caged bird sings. Anyway, you did a great job taking that castle gate. Everyone, please, everyone, give praise to the Great One. I feel praise. And with that, I'll never forget this sound. Whatever. Orman Carmen is trying to summon some kind of terrible WMD from the underworld. I don't even want to ask. I will never forget this sound as long as I live. I don't want to ask, but I probably will. The underworld's newest weapon. We have a boss afoot. Orman Carmen has summoned up the new weapon from the underworld. It looks like a machine, but it moves like an undead warrior. It's so heavy. She's trying to send it rolling. Huh. Maybe a good old hint. We also have Terrible Fang at Goo Goo Chopa Ruins. What the frick kind of name is that? The sealed school required Carmen's Gate, Sokashi reveals the strongest single enemy at Goo Goo Chopa Ruins. I don't know if that's not how you pronounce it at all, but that's what my brain thinks. Go face the ultimate boss. We have options to take care of. But for now, next time on Patapon, we'll be taking on what the game claims to be the strongest boss in the game. And wouldn't you know it, the game is correct. I'll see you guys until next time.